More and more people are embracing the Asmon lifestyle, slobbing out and giving up. Why are so many people going Goblin Mode? Okay. There's a lot of reasons for this, and it's actually not a surprise at all. The reason why people are going Goblin Mode, and the reason why people are removing themselves from society, is because society is becoming increasingly more and more pay to win. It's becoming increasingly more extreme with inequality. People that don't have some sort of like innate talent set, or people that were not born, to a rich family, or, attractive enough or something like this, they feel like they're at a massive disadvantage in life because they are. And as society moves more and more towards that, and the people that just have, average skill sets and are just average guys, or maybe they're a little bit below that, right? Maybe this is just your average guy with an IQ of 90. What the fuck is he gonna do that's gonna make him feel like he's not a loser? Almost nothing. And it's going to become increasingly more the case as, more jobs get automated, more middle class and blue collar jobs get automated, and also white collar jobs as well. These things are going to be automated, and these people will not have a job. And so I would say that the people that are going Goblin Mode, they're just ahead of the curve, because this is going to happen to a lot more people, and more people are going to lose faith in society. They're not going to care about it at all. They see people that are, in their mind, just like random celebrities and people that are successful because of circumstances of their birth, ascending to levels that they could never even dream of. And it makes them feel less than that. And they're constantly fed media that makes them feel like they're less than that, and it constantly upsets them and everything like that. They go to a job where they're getting paid $11 an hour, and they're told they're lucky that it's not less. That's what it is. That's why they're going Goblin Mode. Like, this is what I did. I realized this whenever I was real young. I'm like, why the fuck do I want to go to work and do some shit for other people? Like, what the fuck do they owe me? And this is the thing, is there's a lot of people out there, and these are especially the more wealthy people and, people that are in charge of society, who think that these other people owe them something because they exist in the society, right? Because they are just simply in the society. More and more, that will become less and less popular. And minimum wage is, aka, if I could pay you less, I would. Well, yeah, but there's some people that do jobs that aren't really worth a lot of money. Like, my opinion is this. I think that there should be like a $15 minimum wage at least. I don't really know. But yeah, I've always been in support of that. I think that's totally fucking fine. Vision's propaganda is one. Most people have more than they know what to do with. They just don't realize it because their worldview is twisted and propagandized. I think that people do have a lot of things that they should be happy about, but it's also not that, like, how many of you guys, like, this is for guys, right? I mean, so like basically everybody in my stream, how many of y'all have been in a position where you felt like you had to, like, you didn't have enough to be taken seriously by women? Right? Like, you didn't have, your own house, you didn't have your own car, you didn't have a good enough job, you didn't make enough money, etc., right? A lot of guys. I think that there are, every day, a lot of you. Like, how do you think I know that? Because I used to be in the same position. And why would you even try? Why play into a system like this? This is why I never had problem. I said before about, like, I don't respect the law because the law doesn't respect me. Why would I care about a society that doesn't care about me? Why would I try to play by the rules whenever I'm set up to lose? Why would I try to play by rules whenever somebody else isn't doing the same thing? It's not a fair chance. It's not a fair shake. And it doesn't mean that it's okay to just do nothing, right? And it's not necessarily admirable, but it's not surprising either. I think that's what the difference is. I'm not saying that this is a good thing. I'm just saying that it's not surprising. And I think it will become more and more the case as time goes on. You never get accepted to have money? Yeah, maybe you need to change and need to adapt? No. Why do you have to change? You just exist. Nothing has to, everything else. The thing is, to me, is like, a lot of these people don't want to change. They don't care about what society thinks. They don't care about what, what's popular and what's important to have. It doesn't matter. So you just want handouts? Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to do shit. I just want to sit around and play video games. Yeah. Duh. And guess what? Here's the facts. We're going to get there. And I don't want to talk about politics a whole lot. But in my opinion, I think in the next 50 years, we will have a guaranteed minimum income. I think this will happen. Because automation will remove so many jobs from the economy that it will no longer be viable to expect a person to have a job. I think this will happen. Automation is specifically designed with the purpose to remove jobs from the economy, and it has done that incredibly well. How many of you guys remember growing up and you went to your mom at the grocery store and there was 10 people there, all cashiers. Nowadays, there's 3. And you know what? If you go to Walmart past 9 p.m., there's only fucking 1. And she's just there to make sure that people don't steal the cigarettes. That's it. You're already seeing this happen. You're already seeing us move back to feudalism. You're already seeing a lot of people's jobs just be basically orbiting a person that actually makes a lot of money, and then that person pays them a small amount of money to do an activity for them, to do something like, bring them food, or, manage their finances. Manage finances is actually kind of more of an intense job, but like things like that. You're waking up. Yeah, people are waking up and they're seeing what's really happening. They're tired of seeing this. Power level them? Yeah. The thing is, like, power level, I think this is what's going to happen. And I think that, I think it's a lot closer than people realize. It's like, think about how fast technology has evolved. Look at video games 10 years ago and look at the Unreal 5 engine demo. And then tell me that we're not really, really fucking close to whatever technology has got to offer, right? Look at the advancements in robotics. Look at the advancements in AI. Everything. It's just crazy. And people just don't seem to realize it because they're too busy caught up in, social political drama or something like that to see the bigger picture. And I think this is what's happening. Oh, Matt, going in a very different direction. And now the world is going through big changes right now. You're definitely true. What you're describing is my exact crippling depression. The reason I've been almost completely given up. I don't know what else to do. Well, the thing is that giving up is the first step. In my opinion, I think you should give up. And the reason for that is because it's not about giving up entirely. It's about giving up on the idea that you are going to be an idealized version of a person that's not you. Because that's not you. That's not who you're going to be. That's not what you're going to be. That's not what you're going to do. You should kill the idea that you are going to be what the teachers in high school told you should be. They have no fucking idea what they're talking about. Most of the teachers in these schools are fucking stupid. Like, most of my teachers were absolute fucking morons, and I never took any of them seriously, even in the slightest bit. You've got to think about what you can do and what you can be for yourself. Be the best version of yourself, not the best version of some imaginary person that doesn't exist. I could go back and talk about this a whole lot and get into it, etc., whatever. But, the way I'm really trying to get at this is this. I think that a lot of people are going to continue doing this. And this will become more and more the case. I think it's much more the case with men, but I think that it's happening with women too. And it's going to probably happen more and more with women as time goes on, proportionally. I'm a teacher. You ran a few minutes, so you have no idea what you're talking about, Lamau. That's fine. That's fine. And just keep doing what you're doing. And that's fine. So you disagree with me. That's okay. Yep, that's totally okay. You don't think I know what I'm talking about? All right. Okay. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't need to. Here's the thing. I don't need to prove this to anybody because time will prove me right. I know I'm going to be right. All I need to do is wait. That's all there is to it. Yeah, clip this, come back in 5 years and we'll talk about it. How about that? And noting their sex, some teachers are saints still going through hell. Well, not only are they saints, they're like the They're like the actual saints. Most of the actual saints in at least like Christianity were poor as shit. Teachers don't get paid any fucking money. That's why you have low quality teachers. Here's why we had low quality teachers. Like, so we had a computer class. I took computer class for like two blocks of like school every single semester in high school, right? Like I did computer repair all the time. That was like my main fucking thing. And imagine that with how many problems I have with my computers now, right? But I was dealing with Windows XP back then, and sometimes even Windows 2000 Professional. So it was a very different time. Anyway, we had a new teacher every single year, because any teacher that had the skill set to teach us networking and had the skill set to teach us like actual like network repair and like how to set up virtual networks and like actual like knowledge about technology, well, they could just go to the private sector and make 6 figures. So what the fuck do you think they're doing sitting there in school? Yeah, they weren't really teachers. Yeah, well, the best teachers I had weren't teachers. Like, I'll be honest. Yeah, those are the best teachers I had. Paradox of tech support, anyone qualified wouldn't be doing it. Yeah, it's a good way to look at it. And so pay teachers more? No, don't pay teachers more. Pay teachers double. Pay teachers double the amount of money, and that way you can pick from a higher quality pool of applicants, and you can have a better education for the future. Yeah, that's what I think. 2 times 0 is still 0. True, absolutely. And any experience in big tech, hence they are teachers short term. I disagree. At school and TM, my teacher is the worst and he isn't a teacher. Yeah, I mean, of course, right? I'm obviously speaking from personal experience. Like, I've had other teachers who are like lifelong teachers who were just incredible, right? They did such a great job, and I still like keep up with some of them, right? Absolutely. Really, I like the idea of our teachers are important, yet our system doesn't pay them. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. So anyway, we can talk about this all day. But either way, I think more and more people are going to be going Goblin Mode in the future. I think more and more people will become increasingly more disconnected from society. Automation will remove more and more blue-collar jobs. And there are just simply a lot of people who... There are people out there that are just really not that smart. Like, they're not going to just... If you tell them, oh, well, you can't be a, receptionist, now you're going to have to go be a lawyer. They're never going to be a lawyer. It's not going to happen. They're just lazy. They're not smart. There's the bell curve. Like, that's just the way it goes. There's some people that are going to hit that point and some people that aren't. And there's other people that just have a massive advantage over them because they're just way smarter in different ways. Like, I've had this happen with myself, right? Is that, like, for example... Because of my memory, I would be able to pass a final exam and not know anything about any of the curriculum because I could just read the review and memorize every answer. Meanwhile, I almost failed art class because of how bad my drawing and writing was for calligraphy. I almost failed music class. Meanwhile, Jeff is one of the most musically talented people that I've ever seen in my life. He was so good that even after he graduated, he could have probably gone to college to play music. He went into drum corps. Like, this guy was really, really serious. But Jeff, I had to sit and tell him how to do every fucking academic assignment, right? So there's people that are going to be good at some things and good at other things, but the fact is that the way that the world works, it only pays you for certain types of things. That's it. Check out the Lazy Peon video. Yeah, music theory is not easy, though. That's my exact point. I remember Jeff, this is a long time ago. Jeff was talking to my mom about how he was stupid. And my mom was just like, she was laughing. She thought it was funny because she knew that Jeff wasn't stupid. And she explained to him that there's a lot of different types of intelligences. You know, there's like emotional intelligence, there's academic intelligence, there's, musical intelligence, there's physical intelligence, etc. And I think that made Jeff feel a lot better. Because, you feel like you're an idiot for your whole life because you can't remember the day that the Civil War started. But actually, that doesn't make you an idiot. It just means that maybe you're not doing what you're meant to do. Maybe you're not doing what you should be doing. What's physical intelligence? Physical intelligence, it's not just like being strong. I think you can really see physical intelligence that like plays itself out in like a sport like fencing or like maybe like tennis, where it's not just simply like an exertion of strength, but like the ability to like exert your body and like to move and to have, yeah, it's actually dexterity. Yeah, actual dexterity. Gymnastics, yeah, gymnastics is a great one. Dancing is another great one. Ballet is a great example of a of physical intelligence. Finesse.